Narratives are inherently more engrossing than facts. You think about it. What was the last story that you remember being fully enthralled in? It's just like going to a movies. You know, we sit in those movie theaters for about an hour and a half, totally captivated from beginning to end. How often in your day do you sit there totally enthralled? They captivate, they draw us in, they help us to imagine, they engage us. I guess that's why stories are so powerful. What I've been doing is running a digital storytelling workshop, and I found that this really hits the mark for teams that are based in a number of different regional locations. And what's the problem? How do you engage all of these people that are based in a number of different sites? In many ways, how do you help those invisible people to actually feel visible? How do you truly zone in and pull out those absolute gems of things that they're working on? One of those ways is to tool up your people with a digital storytelling workshop. Now, what I do in these workshops is they can either run from 3 hours as a short one or for a full 6 hours, more interactive, more detailed. First, we look at the context, which is the context of collaboration, the context of the digital landscape, the types and the ways that we connect today that we perhaps never did before. The second thing that we do is we actually look into the message. Your message matters. What are those different stories that you can pull out and draw out? What is the process of storytelling? What are the important ingredients that you're looking for? And equipping teams to be able to tease out of their working days what those stories are. And then the next thing that we do is to look at the method. So first the message and then the method. Or another way to say that is first the story and then the way to tell the story. Because you could have the most amazing stories out there, but how do we actually equip and empower the people to tell the stories? For a lot of workplaces, they actually use a tool like Yammer, or they might use Facebook Workplace, or they might use Microsoft Tiles. So part of it is actually educating people on that specific platform, but it can also be how to actually equip people to do it. You know, one of those ways is photos, video, telling written form, and a whole bunch of other suggestions. So what we do in these workshops is actually get really practical. How do you film a good video? What's involved in it? How do you use your mobile phone to do it? What do you need? Things like sound, things that are stable, and equipping them to use their very own mobile phone. These have been a powerful gathering where people, the teams actually get together, whether it's through things like a video conference or whether they're actually in the room, being able to share the stories of within each team, being able to collaborate with each other, or co-create, together for what stories will go over time, and then to actually feel confident with the tools and the way to tell the stories. This has been a brilliant way to connect, to collaborate, and to create. And I would love to work with your team. Why don't you give me a call and let's see how we can tailor something for your team.